Hi there, my name is Jasmine, and this is my sister Dawn Marie, and we have filmed a little workout video for you today. It has a combination of your cardio to get your heart rate up, as well as some all over body toning. However, in this workout, we wanted to design it for a modified version. So I'm going to be doing the workout totally in a chair, and this is great if you've never worked out before. If you haven't worked out for a long time, you're just getting back into it, or if you're in the demographic of the elderly and you're just starting to get back into a nice gentle workout, this is a good one for you to start with. Dawn Marie is going to be doing all of the same moves, but she's going to be standing and doing the full move and also adding some high impact in there. So we're going to get started first with a little warm up, and I'll be adding instructions along the way. Here we go. Okay, so the first one, we're going to take a deep breath and we want you to focus on just filling every cell in your body with oxygen when you do that. So take a deep breath, arms overhead, and gently breathe it out. Do that again. And slowly breathe it out. We'll do some shoulder rolls. So take your shoulders right up to your ears, to the back and around. Do that again. So nice big shoulder rolls. Now we'll just stretch to the side. So take one arm up and look over to the side. You can have your other arm down on the side of your leg or holding onto the chair. And just focus on stretching out your side. Nice and gentle. We'll do that on the other side. These are all really slow, gentle movements. Don't rush them. Okay, and we just want to do a bit of a twisting with our abdominals. So I want you to just put your hands on your knees or on your waist and gently look behind you. You can even touch the back of the chair if you want. And go to the other side. Remember to deep breathe through this. Let's do one more on each side. Okay, we need to get our heart rate up a little bit. So I'm going to be moving my legs as much as I can just to get my heart rate up. Dawn Marie's also going to be doing some movement. We're going to start out with just some jabs to the front. So that's just a forward punch. So you're bringing your arm right out to the front and then bring it back. So you can go like this, or you can go as quick as you possibly can. I'm going to be tapping my feet, making it a little bit harder, keeping movement. Switch your arms to a hook. So now we're going to bring our arms right in front. Your elbows are nice and straight and your hand goes right to your nose level. Again, you can add in those legs. Bring your elbows right up to your ear level and back down. Again, add in those legs. Keeping your posture nice and strong, nice and tall. Your abs are in tight. And you're breathing. 3, 2, 1. Good. Lastly, we're going to do a speed bag. So you're rolling your arms in a circular motion. For your legs, you can do a quick, quick, quick tap, tap, tap. And switch to the other side. All right. Good. Dawn Marie's going to show a full skater move. So you can just do one just to show them. Good. So you can add a hop. I'm going to be doing similar, but on the chair, a little bit different. So I'm going to be adding my leg, stretching it out like she does, but then just quickly moving over to the other side. Okay, so let's do that for 12. Awesome. Next is jumping jacks. Dawn Marie's going to do a full jumping jack. I'm going to be doing the seated jack. Here we go. Donnie, why don't you show them the modified version? So that is in between, or you can go back into the jumps. Okay, even if you're sitting on a chair, you can still run. So we're going to do the motion of running. Donnie's going to be doing a jog or some high knees in this. So you can get going. So you can go as fast as you want or as slow as you want. The point is to get your heart rate up. To make it more comfortable, I'm leaning back and it's just my toes tapping the floor. And I'm breathing regularly.
3, 2, 1.
Good. We're going to do a bit for abdominals. We're going to do either a standing crunch or a seated crunch. So our arms come up overhead. I lean slightly back, and then I'm going to contract and blow all the air out as I do a crunch. Remember to lean back. That's where your abs are going to get engaged. We're going to do the same motion, but we're going to bring our opposite elbow to our opposite knee, and that will target the side of the abdominals, the obliques. Let's try that. Excellent. So my heart rate's a little bit up. I'm feeling more warm. We're now able to reach out to whatever resistance you have with you. So Dawn Marie has full dumbbells. She's using 5 pounds today. You can start it with 2 pounds, work up to 3, 5, 8, 10, whatever level you'd like. I'm going to use water bottles. If you've never used weights for a long time or ever before, start with no weights or water bottles. You'll get just as good of a workout. Okay, we're going to go into different categories of the body. So first we want to start out with our shoulders. So we're going to do a shoulder press. Bring our weights or our water bottles right up to shoulder level. Breathe all the air out as you press it up. So for workouts, you want to be doing 8 to 10 reps if you have heavier weights, or 12 to 15 if you have lighter weights. We're going to focus on about 10 reps for each exercise. Good. We're going to move on to the next exercise, but it's really good to repeat exercises. So if you want to do a second set of all of these exercises, we encourage you to do that. The next one is lateral raises. So that's going to target just the sides here of your shoulder. Sit up nice and tall. And if you can see, I'm actually on the edge of my seat because if I'm here, I'm tempted to slouch and I want to make sure my posture is nice the whole time. So we're just going to bring our weights out to the side. And again, we breathe out as we lift up. Good. Now we're just going to switch the weight. So now our fingers are pointed forward and we're going to do front raises. So bring it right out to the front, keeping your posture nice and tall. Your core, your abdominals and your back are nice and tight. Your chest is up, your chin is up. Awesome. We're going to do a row. So if you're standing or sitting, I want you to lean forward. Your arms come out to about a diagonal, and you're going to row, bring it right behind you. So as you're lifting your arms right up to your chest and right behind you, that's when you're going to blow out all the air. So whenever the exercise is harder, that's when you want to breathe out. Okay, we're going to do the upper back now. So we're going to lean back down again, and we're going to do back flies. I'm going to show you the position on Dawn Marie first. So she's going to turn to the side and lean forward. And she's going to open her arms out and squeeze them And there's the back muscles right here, and I can feel her squeeze. Okay, you can do that again. And she's breathing out as she squeezes them together. Very good. Okay, we'll continue.
Three, two, one.
Excellent. Now we're going to work on something called the trapezius. First, we'll do shrugs. So if I had heavier weights with me, I might grab them for this exercise because you could probably lift a bit more. But I only brought these today. So here, we're just going to lift our shoulders right up to our ears, squeeze for 2 seconds, and bring it down. Do that again. This will be nice, strong traps and shoulders. Dawn Marie's doing great.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, we'll do upright rows next. If you're on a chair, sometimes it's more comfortable to sit on the edge just so you have a bit more room. So I'm just going to move that for this exercise. You want to keep your weights nice and tight together. Your shoulders held back, your chest up, and you're just going to lift those up right about your chin level and then bring it down. So this one you want to keep your arms in the same place the whole time. So they shouldn't be going like this, but keep them nice and still.
3, 2, 1.
Excellent. So now I want to move down the arms. We're going to first start on the front of the arm. So this is your biceps and these are your triceps. So first we'll work on the biceps. So we'll just do a regular bicep curl. So your palms are facing forward. And we'll just lift that up and then lower down slowly. So the harder part is lifting. So you want to breathe out on the lift. Okay, this last one, I want to just bring it up to chest level here, or just below chest level actually. And I want you to bring it together, keeping your elbows not moving. They're right on your side here. You're just going to open up and bring it together. So my elbows are not moving. They're hinging, but they're not moving in place. So this is just targeting a different angle of your biceps.
3,
2, 1. Now hold it right together and we're going to do pulses up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower down, and we've switched now to a hammer curl. So your arms should be facing just the 2 fingers forward. We'll do the same as the beginning.
Three, 2, 1.
Excellent. Now we need to focus on the back of the arm, the triceps. If you are using heavier weights, I would suggest switching to a lighter weight now. The triceps are a little bit harder, and this is going to be an overhead exercise. So we want to make sure the weights that we have above our head are comfortable for us. So we have them above our head, and we're going to keep everything in place except the elbow. You're going to drop the arm right behind it and keeping everything else nice and stable. Good. This one's a bit tricky to get used to.
3, 2,
Okay, very good. One more exercise for the triceps is tricep kickback. So we'll lean forward again. Bring your elbows up as high as you can, keeping them in place. You're going to just hinge again at the elbow and bring it right back your arm. So I'm just going to show you on Dawn Marie. You can keep going. She's doing a really good job just keeping this part of her arm straight, and she's just moving below the elbow. And I can see her tricep working really hard right there. And that's a really nice form. Her abs are tight, her back is straight. How many do we have left?
None.
Okay. Two
Two.
more.
One.
Excellent. Okay. We're going to work on the chest. Now, typically, if you're working your chest muscles, it's good to go on the ground or a bench. So Dawn Marie's going to do that. If you're in a chair and you don't want to go on the ground, that's fine. It'll be a little bit different for us. So we're going to be doing a little bit of a lean back, which will target our abs as well. So first we'll do a chest press. So Dawn Marie's on the ground and she's just going to have her weights at chest level and press them straight up. We're going to do a similar one here, but we're going to lean back and still get that same motion and press forward. When you hold this for a while, you will feel it in your abs because your abs have to hold you in place. So it's a double good exercise. Very good. Excuse me. Next is chest flies. So it's very similar to the back flies we did like this, but instead we're going to go forward, and this will work the front, the chest. So we're going to have our arms out to the side first. So if you're in a chair, lean back. If you're Dawn Marie, you're on the ground or a bench, and you just bring it together, kind of like a semicircle. You're breathing out as you bring those weights together. You guys are doing a great job. This is going to be very good for you. Two more. Excellent. Okay, we're going to put those weights or water bottles away. And we're just going to do a couple exercises for our legs. So Dawn Marie's going to stand up and she's going to show you a proper squat. So she's going to be shoulder width apart, leaning right back, kind of like you're sitting in a low chair. And she's working the front of her legs. Now we can't do that if we're sitting in a chair, so we're going to do something different. You're going to sit up nice and tall on the edge of your seat. I usually like to hold my seat, and we're just going to lift our leg up one at a time. And you'll, after about 3 or 4 of these, you'll start to feel it in the front of your leg. Keeping this tall, abs in, never lose that, and keep breathing. Okay, we'll do one more. Now switch legs or keep going if you're doing the squats. Very good. Very good. Okay, we're going to work on the calf muscles just behind your leg here in the bottom part. Dawn Marie is going to do a standing calf raise. So she's just going up on her toes. I'm not sure if you can see that in the video, but she's just standing right as high as she can on her toes. You can hold a wall or a chair if you want, or engage your abs for balance. I'm going to be seated and I'm going to put pressure on my knees and push down as I lift my heels up and press onto my toes. This is great if you're a runner and you want strong legs, you want good strong calves. Two more. Excellent. So because we did the back, the calf, we also want to do the front of the legs. You always want to do the opposite. So that's called the shins. If you don't exercise those muscles, that's where we get things like shin splints. So the best way to exercise that is simply to lift the toe up and go on your heel. So Dawn Marie's just going to tap it out, and I'm going to do the same thing. So you can do opposite one and the other, or you can just pick one side and kind of tap it and then switch to the other side, whichever you prefer. So we're going to do one after another though.
3, 2, 1.
Excellent. So that is the end of the toning portion of this workout. We're just going to do a gentle stretch and then we're done. If you felt that wasn't quite enough for you, go back and repeat it and do another set for all of those exercises, or you can start adding in heavier weights, or you can start doing the high impact like Dawn Marie's done. So first stretch, I want you to just gently grab the top of your head, pull it to the side, take the other hand and put it beside you or rest it on the chair, and then tilt your head so you're looking up at the ceiling. Now take the top of your head and gently pull it down to the diagonal of the floor. You're just stretching different angles of the neck. You want to be very gentle with the neck. Never pull too hard. If it hurts, just pull back. You don't want to ever hurt it. Okay, let's do that on the other side. So first on the top of the head, gently to the side, and then look up towards the ceiling. Now switch the angle by pulling that head forward to the diagonal, looking down at the ground. Excellent. We've done a lot of shoulders and arm, so we'll just stretch the arm out by pulling it across one side. You can look to the other side. Very good. Keep that same arm. Bring it right above you, bend the elbow behind you, and then hold the top of the elbow and pull it just a little behind. You should feel a bit in your behind in the triceps. Good. We'll do that on the other side. So first pull it in front, the side, and look opposite direction. And pull that arm up above your head, bend at the elbow, and pull it behind you. And take deep breaths as you're doing all of these stretches. You're winding down. You've done a great job. Okay, bring your arms down. We wanted to stretch out the abs just a little bit, so we'll just take our hands up above you and then just kind of pull it back behind you. Not too far where it hurts, just enough to feel a stretch. Okay, and now for the legs, Dawn Marie is going to do a standing quad stretch. She can hold on to either a chair or a wall. For us on the chair, it's a bit more awkward, so I just kind of turn. I grab the shoelace of my shoe and I pull my leg behind me, and I do feel a stretch in there. If this one's too awkward though for you, you can just skip it. But if you're able to, we just want to pull the leg behind, and that'll stretch out that quadricep. And then that same leg, you can bring it forward, bring your toe up to the ceiling, and then lean forward towards that toe. Keep your head up, keep your chest up. Try to keep your back as straight as possible. And this should be stretching the back of your leg, the hamstring. Everyone take a deep breath in and slowly out. Very good. That same leg, I want you just to cross it over your other bent knee, and you're going to press that knee down. Now, Dawn Marie has a bit more of a challenge with this one because of balance. So you can either try to do it standing or just hold on to a wall. That's a good stretch. I like that one. Okay, we'll do the other side. So first the front of the leg. So you're doing a quad stretch. Hold on to the chair or a wall and pull that leg behind you. This is a great exercise workout just to start the day. It's gentle, just to get you going. Okay, pull that leg in front, do our hamstring stretch. Over time, your flexibility, just like your strength, will improve too. Just be patient with it and keep going every day. Do a little stretching. It's much easier to stretch when the muscles are warm, so after exercise, or if you have a hot bath, you can stretch a bit after that too. Okay, and pull that leg up and just bend it over that bent knee. Push down on the opposite knee and sit up straight. Okay, and that is the end of the workout. So this would be great if you can combine it with some other days you're going for a walk or a gentle jog to get up your cardio, and then you can do strength training 2 to 3 times a week, and that'll be really great. Thanks for joining us.